All right, I really hope you had a chance to enjoy this very unseasonable temperature that we have had all week long. It's been very warm, it's been very nice, but definitely things are going to change. Michelle Boss is in talking tonight about even the possibility of snow here in the next few days. Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, that'll feel weird after this past week. So this scene behind me, light outside in Coeur d'Alene, this is what feels like December. This doesn't. This is a map of the high temperatures today. 50 in Spokane, 50s even up in Sandpoint, 60s in Lewiston, Walla Walla, in Richland, upper 50s in Moses Lake and Omak. I've been getting reports of flowers blooming across the Palouse, butterflies being seen out and about in the Tri-Cities. What is happening? Well, whatever is happening is coming to an end because some colder air is on the way even as we speak. 36 degrees and mostly cloudy skies at the Spokane airport. Winds out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Take a look at the temperature trend over the next 7 days. These are not forecast low temperatures, even though this is kind of what the low temperatures were like over the past week. This is forecast high temperatures, which over the next couple of days kind of easing into at a high of 40. That's colder than we've been, but not frigid. But then we look for the upcoming week and we're looking at highs that are just going to be a couple of degrees above freezing. Of course, with that cooler air finally in place, once we start talking about precipitation, those temperatures should fully support snow, and we may see a little bit of that this weekend. Temperatures falling down around freezing tonight. Of course, we're already on our way there. But mostly cloudy and a dry day on Friday. High temperatures around 40 degrees. By Saturday, or I should say Friday night into Saturday, we do have a weak storm system coming through that could bring us some very light snow to the area. Could be mixed in with just a little bit of rain initially in the Spokane area and then going over to snow later. But we're looking at amounts of less than half an inch, maybe some light accumulations, a little bit more up in those northern counties in Washington and North Idaho. But overall, a light snow event. Right now, nothing to really report here on our weather map. We just have a very benign westerly flow. You can see lots of clouds across the northwest, but nothing really in the way of any significant precipitation. So good news for the mountain passes tomorrow. If you're going to do some traveling over the Cascades, Sherman Pass, 4th of July and Lookout, should see dry conditions all day on Friday. Friday night into Saturday, we will see some precipitation moving in. And of course, in the mountains, that's now going to be in the form of snow with colder temperatures, light snow in the Cascades, up to 4 to 6 inches at Stevens. So I'm getting into that moderate snow category, but light snow for both Sherman and Lookout Pass. But in the meantime, things are going to be dry this evening, dry overnight, dry throughout the day on Friday. Start to see a little more activity Friday night. This is 5 o'clock Saturday morning. Again, looks like some mixed precipitation in the Spokane area. Southward, it would be rain and then snow for Spokane and areas northward, but most of that occurring on Saturday morning and out of the area on Saturday afternoon. Highs tomorrow, 44 in Grand Coulee, upper 30s in Davenport and Deer Park, lower 40s for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, 47 for Lewiston, upper 30s in Colville and Bonners Ferry. Here's a look at our extended forecast. Much colder next week and a potentially significant snow event coming in for your Monday morning, which computer models are hinting at anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of snow for the day on Monday. That would be kind of our first big snow event for the season.
It's going to be like weather whiplash. We're going to have to remember what winter is like.
Certainly.
All right, thanks very much.